Something that I find incredibly interesting after doing thousands of mediumship sessions, and this is something I truly believe. This is a realization I've really been solidifying lately that I want to share with you guys. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Jerica. I am a professional psychic medium, which means I connect with past loved ones. I channel past loved ones every day. It's a service that I offer, and it's amazing. It's super, super cool. And I've done thousands of readings. I've connected and channeled thousands of spirits. And what I've learned is that I believe our soul knows when we are going to pass. Even if you aren't sick, even if there's no indication that you will be passing anytime soon, or that your loved ones would have been passing anytime soon, I believe your soul knows when your time is coming. And I've seen it time and time again in sessions. For example, I was reading for this woman one time, and the person that was coming through for her was like a mother figure. This was an older woman that she helped take care of and she was responsible for. They were kind of like friends, but also she was like a mother, grandmotherly figure. And when she was coming through, one of the first things that she was showing me was her packing up all of her stuff. She was packing everything away, she was organizing everything, like she was preparing for something. And I felt that she was preparing for her passing because literally a few months after she started doing this, she passed. And I've seen this in sessions where maybe somebody posts something about passing or something similar to passing, or, oh, I'm glad I survived another year for their birthday, or, just little indications or wanting to go on a family trip spontaneously. It's like our soul knows that our time is coming. So if you ever wondered, did my mom know she was going to pass? Her soul probably did. Maybe she didn't know mentally, but her soul probably knew something was going on. And that's the thing, is that our intuition and our soul and our connection to spirit, source, God, whatever it is that you believe in, is so deep and so pure and it's so full of love that the answers are always there within us. That's how I'm able to communicate with spirits. That's how your spirits are able to communicate with you, and your loved ones are able to communicate with you and me, is because energy is everywhere and love is everywhere. It doesn't just disappear. It doesn't just go out of nowhere, and your soul knows things, right? That's why your intuition knows when somebody's off. It can feel things because that's your soul speaking to you, but your soul is covered up by your human experience a lot of the time, right? So your soul is your purest form of who you are. It is who you will become and who you will go back to when you pass. That's who you'll become, your soul, your spirit, just energy, pure energy and love. But while you're here, you have them together. You have the soul and the spirit together to experience this human experience. That's why some people are more spiritual than others or more tapped in than others. It's not that we all don't we all have the capability to have our intuition. We also all have the capability to tap into connecting with our loved ones. Now, I believe not everybody should be doing this personally. I don't think this is for everybody, just like cooking is not for everybody, just like being a mechanic is not for everybody. Mediumship is not for everybody to be doing, but the energy is there, the offer is there, the channel is there. And so when you open yourself up to that, to see the world differently. And I feel our loved ones, when they're about to pass or when they're close to passing, their soul opens up to this knowing of, hey, we're going home, which means we need to prepare here on earth, however it is. Again, maybe they're going on this random vacation, or they're making these little comments about passing or stuff like this. And if you've experienced this, comment below. Let me know what your experience was or what happened. Maybe your grandmother was saying some things, or she started packing things up and then a couple months later she passed, just like the example I gave. I feel this is real. I believe this is just a part of the whole connection of life, as well as passing. Everything is connected, everything is in tuned, everything is one. And so I feel it's inevitable to think that your soul would know when you were going to pass. And again, I felt it in so many sessions I've done. So many sessions I've done, and it's so cool. It's beautiful. Of course, it's hard, right? Because like it's never easy to lose people. Let's be real. It's never easy to lose people, but it's really cool because they're able to validate these things through sessions. They're able to validate these experiences through sessions, which is super freaking amazing. So I hope that brings some insight to you, and I hope that that makes sense to you, because I think that's a really cool concept, and I think it's very interesting, something very interesting I've learned from so many spirits. And if this feels like it resonates with you and an experience you've had with a past loved one, let me know below. I would love to know. And if you are wanting to experience the connection of past loved ones, please check out my link. It is in the description below. You're more than welcome to book a one-on-one session with me. My sessions are booking out for the rest of the year, but I would be so happy to read for you. I do also have TikTok and Instagram. Also, everything is in the description below if you'd like to check me out. And I'm so grateful for you being here. I'm sorry for your losses and everything that you've gone through, but I hope this brings you some closure and some help. And I will see you next time.